Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look video at the current quest monster, DUNN FATID. If you want this monster, he is actually currently breedable. Let's go ahead and hatch him and let's see what this monster can do. Huge shout out to SB for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provide the monster, all the cells needed to take him to rank 5. Any gems I use will also be reimbursed. And they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Nishan the Great couldn't resist the temptation of creating one of his experimental creatures using cells from the Cardinal Forest monster, in this case Fatid. To complete this recipe, Nishan threw in the cells of luxurious creature he'd always wanted, done raw. And here's the result of the experiment, DUNN FATID. And if we look at the trait, sure enough, take a look at this. You have tough, you have immune to possession, but more importantly, you have a status caster MEGA-TAUNT. So yes, we have a MEGA-TAUNT monster, and I was looking through the other monster that got released. We also have, it's not this one, right? We have Hornroot, which is the upcoming Tales monster, is also going to be a Status Caster MEGA-TAUNT monster. So we get 2 Status Caster MEGA-TAUNT monsters in the month of June. That is very, very interesting. Now, since this one is the breedable one, let's see, he's nature, this one is also nature, so they're going to be in the same elements every now and again when you have wars. Let's see. I'm not going to compare this monster to the other one. This video is exclusively on DUNN FATID. I think whenever I do make the Hornroot video, then you guys can see somewhat of a comparison. But let's see this monster's stats and everything. Before that, let's see how to breed this monster. So Fatid and done raw, which makes sense. And then you can also do Baragor and Cryo Crawler for some reason. Or sorry, Cryoton and Galante Jr. So please try to breed them. You don't want to miss out on a MEGA-TAUNT monster. As for the Tails monster, just start saving up gems already. Okay, here we are in terms of stats. So DUNN FATID has a pretty high life stat. It puts him right now in 6th place. You can see right here. He's below Epigursus and he's above Hardknot Gorilla. In terms of a power stat, we're looking at down. We're looking all the way down here. 10,472, an exclusive or unique power stat, but not impressive whatsoever. And then we have a speed stat, which is also down here. In 41st place, 7,832. He's actually tied with quite a few other monsters like Strolem, Epigursus, and Hardknot Gorilla. So stats-wise, obviously, as a MEGA-TAUNT status caster, the biggest thing that matters is that life stat, so he does have a really good life stat. Alright, let's take a look at his skills. We have Green Blood, deals moderate direct damage to an enemy and applies life regen to itself. It is spammable, assuming you have 25 stamina for it. So you can constantly give yourself life regen. Look at this, Putrid Teeth. You heal one ally, it doesn't have to be yourself, by 30%. Most of the time it probably will be yourself though, but that's cool. You can target anyone you want, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. You can literally use the skill whenever you want. Servant Muncher removes 100% of total life from one ally, heals itself by 50%, gives 50% of stamina to itself, gives 1 extra turn to itself. So he potentially kills an ally, but you get, you get 50% life and 50% stamina. Interesting mechanics with this. I can see situations where maybe you do 100% total life removal on an ally and that triggers one of your talents, right? We have a lot of talents that trigger when someone dies. So maybe you trigger a talent like Sigil. That way you can reuse your best skill, reapply MEGA-TAUNT. So there's some unique strategies that actually make sense with this skill. Or you can obviously use this to target a monster that has a shield and that way they won't die. But very interesting. Very interesting. That's all I'll say. You'll be able to do a 50% heal and then a 30% heal after that. So you're 80% healed. Strangling Tentacles deals moderate direct damage, nightmares, and poison to a single enemy. The good thing about the poison specifically is that it reduces the damage output from the enemy attacker or any enemy monster by 20%. Nightmares removes stamina. Serpent Hug deals moderate nature damage and heals itself by 20%. So 20% heal, applying nightmares. Doubles max life and applies MEGA-TAUNT. King of Giza, that is very nice, doubling your life. Infectious Fangs deals moderate nature damage and heals by 40%. And Wormfest resurrects all allies with 50% life, applies double damage and 2-turn death countdown to all resurrected allies. So not only do you have a status caster MEGA-TAUNT monster, you also have a resurrection monster with DUNN FATID. That opens up some very interesting mechanics, like you can lose your Uriel, bring him back to life, and then do Catholicon to cleanse the curse countdown, or you just bring back an attack or pierce monster like Cherub Cupid and decimate the opponents. I don't know, guys. I think he's going to be pretty formidable. In terms of what skills I would run, you definitely run the double life MEGA-TAUNT. It's like your must. You want to be able to reapply it. After that, it gets interesting. I would run the revival skill for sure, Wormfest. Alright, so we have King, we have Wormfest. Now, the hard thing and the interesting thing about DUNN FATID is, considering he's a status caster Mega-TAUNT monster, most of the time he's going to be the first to die. If he's the first to die, you're like, why do I need that resurrection skill? You want this resurrection skill in case, once again, there's a pierce monster that maybe killed one of your allies. The resurrection skill comes in handy. Maybe they cleanse your Mega-TAUNT away and then they kill one of your allies. That resurrection skill comes in handy. So these two I would say are the musts. The Mega-TAUNT reapply and the Wormfest. And then after this, I would say you probably want to go with... Ooh, interesting. I'm like, do you do the life regen? Do you do the 30% heal? Do you do the 40% heal even though it has a 2-turn cooldown? And don't forget, this will, when you attack the enemy, it will trigger their relics and talents against you. So that's something to watch out for. 20% heal I think you can do without. Even if it was like 20% per enemy hit, I still wouldn't run it. So I think this is where it goes to a personal choice. Some of you are going to want to run Putrid Teeth, so you have a skill you can use whenever. Some of you are going to take that extra 10% boost and damaging the enemy. I don't think Tentacles is really worth running. Servant Muncher is also interesting. If you want to run it, go for it, but I think this might be one good setup. We run these skills. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I really don't care about recovering 40%. I'm fine with the 30. I'd rather life regen. Maybe do that so you can have the life regen and that 30%. I want to play around with this. I think there's situations that could come in handy. Once again, you can Servant Muncher, kill one of your allies, and then just bring them back with Wormfest. And you bring them back with double damage, so that's a possibility. So me personally, I'm going to run this. Life regen. I think I'd rather... Immediate heal or life regen? What's better? That is the question to ask. I think... Or that 40% heal. It's an immediate 40%. That's a good part about it. Green blood would get that life regen, though. Oh my gosh, this is difficult, but... let's do... Immediate heal versus life regen. Ah, the decisions that must be made. I'm gonna do the 40% heal. I'm just gonna go random. Alright. Relics. Let's see. This monster can hold stamina recovery. That's always nice. This monster can hold an armor, so that's also equally nice. Let's give him Tertullian to armor. Alright. And in terms of talents, as always, there's so much you can use. Going back with killing one of your own allies. Sigil. Hey, when any monster dies, restores all cooldown, so you can utilize that. There's quite some other ones. Let's look through them again. Removes taunt and Mega-TAUNT. This is going to be more relevant with all the Mega-TAUNT status casters SP is releasing. Whoops. You don't need that. You're not attacking until last. Gives an armor, so this, when any monster dies, gives an armor. So this is a really good one for himself to keep him alive, for that sustainability, right? You kill your own ally, you give yourself an armor, and then you just resurrect the ally that died. Torch immunity could be super useful on himself. Again, there's so much stuff. This one gives the photophobic shield. I like the Griffin. I like the idea of doing that. So I think he's good there. And in terms of runes, we're going to give him a life and 2 team speed, I believe. So that's team speed number 1. That is life. And I think as he's 130, I'm actually going to give him 2 life. And this was supposed to be a 9, but that's fine. Alright, let's take him out into PvP and let's see what he can do. Alright, so this is the team I'm going to utilize. And yes, I am using the Nature Beast, which is going to give me even more life. So this is going to be good. Let's click fight and let's see how this goes. Now, for those of you new to the channel, I'm not allowed to win the battles. That would be unfair for me to win with a monster that was given to me by SP for the sole purpose of an exclusive first look. So I will be exiting out of the battles. Look, there's already a death countdown. I have nothing to worry about. Alright, so all the dots that start the battle, I'm going to cleanse dots away. I'm going to do my AoE skill. Let's see. AoE, awesome. Spear of Destiny kills Spec. And then we'll see where it goes from here. I happen to get a turn in. I'm going to do, what should I do? Mega-TAUNT, max life increase. Whatever I do is going to get cleansed away, to be honest. Look at this. Moves 100%. What if I do it for myself? What does it do if I do it for myself? Oh, that's interesting. If I do it for myself, because it all takes effect, I end up staying alive. So it's like a free extra turn skill. So that's basically, let's say your life is like at 1%. That's a free 49% heal. Or let's say your life is at 25%. That's a free heal. So yeah, that's definitely a must run. It's good. It comes in handy. Like I lost my Mega-TAUNT, I can reapply it. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, boom. That is interesting. I gotta do that again. Because you technically die, but you come back to life, but you don't really die. Right? When any monster dies, gives an armor of 90,000. 2 uses. Actually, I'm curious now. Hold on. I'm curious now. I'm gonna do that skill again. Because I believe I did lose the MEGA-TAUNT. Alright, let's see. I have MEGA-TAUNT Ricky's Assault, so I lost it there. Tertullian's Armor, Rotten Bananas. Alright, here's a good example of like... Let's see, Impure Explosion. Let's see if I can... Nope, time stop. Stunned. Alright, hopefully you don't kill me. A Desire Arrow. Desire Arrow. Alright, let's see if we can't kill someone. Bam! Alright. Fatid, I think, is stunned. Yeah, he's unfortunately stunned. Ricky attack, hidden shiv, rotten berries. Alright. You have too much, I believe. I don't want to deal with all these annoying monsters, so let's see if I can kill some of them. Alright, Fatid. Sorry, Fatid. Fruit Taster's dead. Cleansing. Recharge. Recharge. Cooldown 2, 3. See, this is where those 0 cooldown skills come in handy. At 30% heal, could come in handy. Let's cleanse this away. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do an attack. We'll see, though. Pure Fireworks, of course. Recharge. Cleanse. Okay, there it is. Alright, so check this out. My life is at 250k. Alright, which is almost a fourth. I can do Fangs and recover by 40%, or I can do this once again on myself. But then it's just a heal. Then it just becomes a heal, and then I can reapply the MT, or I can recover, and there I res my monster. Interesting. I have corrupted. Will cast a random against. All right, recharge, fangs. Interesting. Then I just cleanse it away, and yeah, very interesting. I still want to do that. Oh, I still want to do that skill and see what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a MEGA-TAUNT monster, so that's like as straightforward as it gets. Even if you take away the revival and everything, you can just run the heal skills, and that's fine. I still think the revival adds a nice, interesting mix to everything. Nimbus. These dots are annoying. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't. Let's just hit him with a bunch of dots. Do an ET skill. I dare you. Lust Wings, Burnt Blood, Mask, Devil's Fruit, Kingdom of Atlantis. So much going on. Enlightenment. Ooh, dead. Tertullian's Armor. Purgatory, Cleanse. I will res extra churn. Radiant Arrow, darn it. Arrow, Essence. Devil's Fruit, Trick of Light. Lust Wings. I think I'm just gonna res, not extra churn. Bring them both back to life in case they kill me. No, I'm still alive. Alright. We'll just do a... Oh. No, we'll just do a regular res. Whoops, that was the ET res. It's fine. It works out. I will max life MEGA-TAUNT. I will just do an AoE. Essence, yeah. Darn it. Let me just take him to 150 since he's a MEGA-TAUNT monster anyways. There's no reason to keep him at 130. Okay, so I am now 150. Let's see what he can do, which is still Status Caster MEGA-TAUNT at the end of the day. Alright, Transparent, Cleansing, and a Nanovirus. Let's do that. At the end of the day, like, the thing about these videos is, like, it comes down to the attacker to kill, right? The Status Caster MEGA-TAUNT monster just allows you to be protected from the enemy. Again, most of the time, stuff like that is going to be cleansed away. Let's see. Here's an example of, like, if you have a shield or something, you're not going to die. You're fine. I'm going to max my life for fun. Whirlwind. Again, I absorb the attack. Died there. I don't want him to die, so we will just... On to the next one. I think I'll just chill out and see what the enemy does in terms of attacking me. Recharge. See, there are cleansers, like Slumster can cleanse, Teddy Bomb can cleanse. Have all these dots. Sewer. Let's do Nimbus. Here's an example where I wish I didn't have the status caster because I want to kill the king. Or I wish I didn't have Pierce because I want to kill the king. It's going to take too long. Maybe I'll kill Slumster. Slumster can die easily. Boom. Alright. Ooh, the Burning Hill die. Teddy Bomb will attack me. Explosive Gifts. Ooh, that's a lot of dots. I think I'm going to die with dots. 1.3 mil. Yikes. Alright, at least Slumster's dead. And then the king, we can hopefully kill him too. Alright, so Holy Res. Oh, if you have some sort of protection, like Photophobic Shield, it won't kill you, right? Because you take no damage from that, so you basically get a free heal. So like that, my life is at full now. And then I can just reply that MEGA-TAUNT. So there's an example of that, really good. With that Purgatory. Let's recharge. Recharge. Don't need to res anyone. Recharge. Yeah, I feel like you probably won't be resing that much, but again, you never know when it could come in handy. Cleanse. Recharge. Alright. Muncher. Kill myself. Come back. Oh no, so never mind. He doesn't really die, so you don't get to reset your skills or anything. Yeah, that's why nothing triggers. So you don't really die. It's literally just a 50% heal. That's all it is if you target yourself, which is very interesting. You don't need to target an ally. You can just target yourself. Or again, if you have a talent that activates when someone dies, target an ally, kill them, and then just apply MEGA-TAUNT. That way you 50% healed and you given double damage to an ally. Do keep in mind that whatever ally you have, they will get the death countdown. So that's something to be very, very mindful of. They will have a death countdown on them. Trick of Lights, positive effects blocked. Here, let's just shoot this. Awesome. Death. And then photosensitivity. Armor, dead. What do you have? Flame arrows. Alright, I can't really apply positive effects. Oh, but here's a good example again. Get rid of myself. Or, no, I still keep all the negative effects. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, it would be cool if you, like, did like fake die, lose all these negative effects, and then come back like brand new. I think in this case I should have maybe killed one of my allies. That would have been a better play. You know, let's do that. We haven't really been doing it. Let's do that. Hopefully he reses his teams. There we go. There we go. Alright, killing a Volcanyx is going to be annoying though. Yep. My accuracy was super reduced. Let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna apply this. Oh, can't. Alright, now we gotta let Dark Volcanyx kill us. Maybe he won't kill my Fatid. I feel like that's very wrong and he's gonna kill my Fatid, but we'll see. 20k, Dark Shocks. I think he's like infinite stamina, right? Dark Overdose, Dark Assault. Ooh, gotta love that. Dark on dark damage. Darn. Alright, let's try killing my allies now. Maybe someone that doesn't have revival, or I just get rid of that revival relic. Alright, let's see this in play now. Fight. Alright, we have a Teddy Bomb, we have a Sparkus, and we have a Galvanus. Let me cleanse first. Let's just recharge. Like Dragon City. Enlightenment. Damage. Oh, cool. Let's just remove stuff. Let's again, it ultimately comes down to the attacker to like do the main attacking and like eliminating everything. Essence. So you're dead. Griffin. Surprise gifts. I don't know. There's not really much. And I've said this before, like with MEGA-TAUNT monsters, they're for MEGA-TAUNTs. That's it. He's a unique MEGA-TAUNT in that he could res. I don't think we've ever seen a MEGA-TAUNT monster that could res like that. I would say he's worth picking up. Hopefully you can breed him. He's worth picking up just for the sake that he's a status caster MEGA-TAUNT monster. In PvP specifically, you've seen a lot like it gets cleansed away right away, so you got to be able to reapply. Realistically, I'd probably have 2 team speed and a life on him, and again I would just apply that MEGA-TAUNT. I'd run that revival skill in case it comes in handy. There might be situations I'd run Servant Muncher. Most of the time you'd probably target yourself just to heal by 50% and give yourself stamina. You also reset though. You also go down 1 turn on these, and maybe that 30% heal, maybe that 40% heal. That's ultimately up to you. But yeah, he's just status caster Mega-TAUNT monster. I like him. I'm also like not that impressed, I think, because most of the time like taunts Mega-TAUNT status casters is really where it's at right now. But still, at the end of the day, he's a good monster, worth picking up. Hopefully you can get him. There's some interesting synergies you can do, so hopefully you guys can take advantage of that. Thank you guys very much. Any thoughts you guys have, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.